You know what, guys? I'm hungry for some Dark Picture Season 2 info, and you probably do too. It's already been 8 months, and the lack of a confirmed release date for Directive 8020 just makes waiting feel like forever. We don't know if this game is going to be released this year or 2024, and if it is next year, we're gonna need to be patient for a very long time. So, to fill in the gap and to keep things relevant, I have decided to make a third analysis video for Directive 8020, this time taking a look at all of its Easter eggs from previous games. Comment down below if there's any Directive 8020 references that I've missed. The oldest one that I could find is from Little Hope. I couldn't find anything from Man of Medan, and you know that this game hides a lot of secrets. Some of these Easter eggs in this video I will commentate my thoughts on, while some I won't, as they're pretty self-explanatory. It's a very similar format to my first Easter egg video. Alright, let's get into it. So my friend Casey's Repository mentioned my comment in his fan theories video that dives into this particular theory of mine. In Little Hope, you can find a newspaper in chapter Another Way that talks about preserving the legacy of Apollo 10. In the newspaper, the mission is being referred to as the Forgotten Apollo. This is because Apollo 10's more successful cousin, Apollo 11, overshadowed it. The difference between Apollo 10 and 11 is that 10 did everything that 11 did except the moon landing. A historian named Alan Childs, famous for writing books about America's greatest advances, which is a very important detail later, wanted to make sure that this historical event is being documented. Thus, he wrote a tome detailing the procedure of Apollo 10. The book reveals that the mission could attempt a moon landing, especially when the crew that was riding it were driven high achievers, but the craft was intentionally flawed by NASA because it might steal the light of future missions, which is a very suspicious decision. I theorized that this book was published as a cover-up for what actually happened in Apollo 10. Maybe one of the crew members died during the mission. Since I mentioned shady organizations, and if the mission was deliberately sabotaged, maybe we only get to see our presumed prologue characters get killed by this organization, and we don't get to see the aliens until the main game. I say prologue characters because I think that the Apollo missions are the perfect historical setting for a space game prologue. All of our previous games' prologues take place during historical events, like World War II and the fall of the Akkadian Empire. The constellation of Cetus is drawn on one of the clay star maps that can be found in House of Ashes. We know that one of the stars in this constellation is Tau Ceti, which is where the planet Tau Ceti F orbits. Could this mean that Directive 8020 and House of Ashes might be more connected than we think?
What's the sunbath? You tell me, I don't know shit about space.
Downtime? Why would you want to do that?
You know, relax a bit.
I've never seen the attraction. Must have been quite a storm.
This is Commander Stafford, the forward reconnaissance vessel Cassiopeia.
Or just put your headphones on. This is top-end gear. I mean, I know he's rich, but you could launch a rocket from in here.
This textbook in The Devil in Me that can be spotted in Chapter Director's Suite is, in my opinion, a remarkable Easter egg to what we could possibly see in Directive 8020. It points to three things: space ethics, stasis technology, and Europa. The mention of space ethics could only mean one thing: someone's gonna break them for their own benefit or survival. I just truly believe that we are gonna be facing a shady organization. I dare you guys to change my mind. It could be Aegis from House of Ashes, as that's the only shady organization that we know of. Stasis technology is something you will hear straight out of Dead Space. Maybe that'll be a possible new mechanic. It also indicates that technology in the Dark Pictures universe is significantly advancing faster. Europa is one of Jupiter's moons, and it's known for having the right key ingredients to develop life. But still, we can't live there. Although, the fact that astrobiologists are looking deeper into these types of planets might suggest that they're attempting to look for another planet to thrive on. I theorize that diving into Europa might be the catalyst that sets researchers to look for a new planet. causing the events of Directive 8020. If you guys find this video helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow my Twitter to be notified of my latest videos. I'm currently doing a double upload to celebrate the final days of Pride, and I wasn't expecting the days to go by so fast. So yeah, lesson learned right there. Anyways guys, see you in my next video. Bye everyone!